They were the destruction of crops and fields that were wrought by drought and excessive temperatures that took place in the land during that time. The hard work of farmers who grieved, all lost, a bountiful harvest destroyed. Locusts were also used frequently throughout the Old Testament to describe a military invasion in a particular place. In the book of Joel, widows are grieving the loss of their husbands who have been taken by the swarms of locusts. The lands have been overrun and destroyed by conquering armies. Yet from out of all this grief and despair and sadness, the prophet offers up assurance yet again to the people that nothing like it may have ever been seen before, but nothing like it will ever be seen again. He proclaimed God's faithfulness, reminding all the people that God will make up to them the tremendous loss they've experienced. The people called upon the Lord for aid and were asked to return to Him with their whole hearts, to trust in Him fully again. And He would make up for their losses. Through their faith in Him, they're crying out for His aid and His mercy. They would receive new dreams to pursue, new opportunities, and a more abundant life to lead. For Mary Ann, 15 years went by. Her father developed Alzheimer's. One day when he was ill, and she was there with him, brushing his hair, she started to cry. Her mother saw and asked what was the matter. Mary Ann poured out her heart in that moment. She shared all that had been troubling her for the last 15 years that day in the cafeteria. She said, I have been asking God to forgive me, but I can't seem to get past what I did. Her mother drew her close and held her tightly as she wept. Her mother said, your dad knew that you loved him, and he would have loved you even if he had known about your being ashamed of him when you were so young. Do you remember one of your father's favorite Bible stories? In it, Peter denied Jesus before he was crucified. But Jesus loved him just the same. And there, in that moment, peace found Mary Ann for the first time since junior high school. She decided it was time to let go, finally, of the past. Time to trust, to have faith in God's forgiveness. It was time to look ahead, to push forward toward a future where new dreams could be realized. Regret and guilt can haunt us, can't they? Sometimes we say, how different my life could have been if I had pursued my education, accepted that promotion, made that investment, relocated, or taken a chance on love. The list of could have beens in our lives, at least for me, can sometimes seem overwhelming. But we have to remember, my friends, that when the door has closed, the person is gone, or the opportunity has passed us by, that's when we have to realize that there's still time to do 3 simple things. They are these. First, let go. God will make up to you for the years which the locust has eaten. We must not be remorseful, but instead confess our mistakes to the one that loved us so much that he sacrificed himself for our salvation. God forgives and cleanses us of all sin.